Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show, and in this video I am going to tell you about the first credit card I have applied for in quite some time, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I applied for this particular card at this exact time. Now, this is a business credit card, and right now I am basically only applying for business credit cards at this stage, and that is because I already have 16 lines of credit on my personal credit report, and thus I don't want any more on that report. And business credit cards, they do not report to personal. If I added extra lines of credit to my personal credit report, they would shorten my average age of open accounts, could influence my credit score, etc. I don't want that happening because I am still in the process of applying for a construction loan to build an investment property. And that has been delayed because of the insane lumber prices right now. And what a house is made of? Lumber, wood, okay, so that's what you need. You can see from this chart that lumber peaked about here, and it has come down from its peak. It's dropped about 50% of what I need it to drop by. And so I still see hope for starting to build this cabin this year, and once the lumber price comes down to a reasonable level that I can work with, I will close on the loan and start construction on my cabin. Hopefully that will be this summer. Then there's also the issue of welcome bonuses. Now, many welcome bonuses on personal credit cards I have already had, and there are many rules around this, like Chase's 48-month rule for Sapphire cards, which means you can only have a welcome bonus on a Sapphire card once every 48 months, which is 4 years, okay? Or Amex has the once in a lifetime rule, where you can only get a welcome bonus on a certain Amex card once in a lifetime, and if you want it again, you have to actually reincarnate and build your credit score from scratch and then apply for the card again. That's a whole troublesome process. And guys, this is an American Express card that I have applied for. It does earn membership rewards points. Now, I already have the Amex Personal Gold, the Amex Personal Platinum card. Okay, so there's no way I could get those again or get the sign-up bonus again. Actually, I've still got the accounts open. So this card is a business card. It earns MR points. You might be able to guess already what it is. Let's just go ahead and reveal it. The card is the Amex Business Gold. Now, the reason I decided to apply for this was that Amex gave me a very plain looking pop-up at the top of the screen on my account saying that I was pre-approved for the card and offered me 80,000 points for $10,000 in spending in 3 months. The public welcome offer is 70,000 points for $10,000 worth of spending, so it's 10,000 higher. Now, that may sound like a huge amount of spend, but remember, this is a business card. Spend on business cards is a little bit higher, okay, because people with companies tend to spend more money. But also for me, it's tax season, and I currently owe the IRS about $30,000. So I can easily put $10,000 worth of spending on the card. Sure, I'll have to probably pay a little bit of a fee, probably a 2% fee to pay those taxes with the card, but when you're working towards a welcome bonus, it actually makes it worth it. It totally offsets the fee and you end up earning way more, okay? So this welcome bonus probably will end up being around close to $2,000 in value. I may have to pay a $400 fee to pay taxes on the card. And why is it $2,000 or more dollars in value? Actually, I think probably even $3,000 in value, because I tend to get 3 cents per point when I do this, but I will most probably use the points to book a business class flight from the UK to London. Now, that costs 100,000 points, okay, on British Airways on their new club suite. And when you add the points you earn from the spending, okay, so spend 10,000, you'd earn 10,000, plus the 80,000 from the bonus, that's 90,000. We're basically almost at the 100,000 we need to buy that business class ticket. Now, there was an additional reason that I wanted this card, okay, in addition to the welcome bonus. I'll talk about that in just a moment, so keep watching. But first of all, let's talk about getting approved for the card. So after seeing that pop up, I didn't apply straight away. I decided to sleep on it. And when I checked my account the next day, I did not see that 80,000 point pop-up. I just saw some alternative pop-ups about different things, okay? And I went through each of my cards in my Amex account. None of them showed the pop-up. Finally, I logged out and then logged back in again, and then finally it showed up. So I filled out the form and applied. Amex did not pull my credit. I'm guessing that's because I was pre-approved, but I did not get an instant approval, which is kind of weird because when you're pre-approved, you'd think that's what you would get. Anyway, it was just because I had to confirm the identity of my business partner because I did not own 100% of the business. So I did that the next day, and the representative told me over the phone that I had been approved and the card would be shipped out within 24 to 72 hours. So that was all good, but why did I want the business gold card? Well, let's look at the benefits, because other than the sign-up bonus, the strong selling point of the business gold is that it earns 4 points per dollar on $150,000 worth of spending per year in your top 2 spending categories, out of this list. Airfare directly from airlines, US purchases for advertising media, US purchases at gas stations, US purchases for computer software, hardware, and cloud solutions, US purchases at restaurants including takeout and delivery, and US purchases for shipping. Can you guess which one of these I might be interested in at this time? Which one of these has recently increased in price quite a lot?
$4.39? Oh my goodness. You see how expensive that is?
So it was actually the gas category that got me interested in this card, and thus if I just use this card for gas, that will automatically be my biggest spending category, so I'll definitely get 4 points per dollar on gas. However, you do get actually 2 categories that you get 4 points per dollar in, okay, your 2 biggest spending categories, and this card does have that 4x bonus on shipping as well. I do quite a lot of shipping to where I sell my wallets, okay, I have to ship them out to these beautiful wallets. It's kind of Italian, crazy horse leather, smells great, it's kind of like a suede, so if you want to buy one of these, you get a free sticker with it as well. Feel free to check out my link below on my website, my wallet store, and yeah, you can pick up one of these. They're really priced very well, very cheap for what you're getting. Anyway, I digress. Before we talk about one awesome final benefit of the Amex Business Gold card that you have to know about, okay? This is something that the personal gold does not have, and it's actually a really cool benefit. But before we talk about that, if you have an Amex card, any Amex card that earns membership rewards points, and you want to earn more points, all right? You're looking for a way of earning more points, you have got to check out Rakuten. It's an online shopping portal where you can earn cashback at stores that you were gonna shop at anyway, just by clicking through their site to the merchant's website. But the cool thing is, if you have an Amex card, you can choose to redeem the cashback that you earn from the site as Amex MR points instead. So every 1 cent you would earn in cashback then becomes 1 Amex point, which arguably has much higher value. There's a load of your favorite stores in there, like Walmart, Saks, Macy's here is 15% cashback or 15x points per dollar. That's insane. And if you want to sign up, use my link below for $30 in bonus cashback / 3,000 Amex points when you make your first purchase. Now, the final really cool benefit of the Amex Business Gold that I want to talk about is the 25% points rebate when you make award bookings through the American Express travel portal. Now, you get that rebate on any class of travel on your selected airline, okay? You have to select an airline for this. In my case, I selected American Airlines, or in business class or first class on any airline. You get 25% of your points back in your account after you've booked the ticket, which means that you technically get 1.33 cents in value per point, which makes the Amex Business Gold actually better than the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Chase Ink Preferred, which both get 1.25 cents per point when you book through Chase's travel portal. The only downside is that you have to actually have the full amount of points before the rebate in your account when you book initially. So if you want to book a $1,000 flight, you would need 100,000 points in your account. You book it, and then you'll get 25,000 points back. So 25,000 is 33% of 75,000, which is the actual amount that you spent on the flight after the rebate. So that gives you a value of 1.33 cents per point. And since booking this way looks like a cash booking to the airline, the flight will count towards airline status, and you'll also earn frequent flyer miles on the flight as well. And that's important to me because I really want to maintain my British Airways Bronze / One World Ruby status. It gets me priority check-in, my bags come out first, it gets me priority boarding, etc. Free check bags on US domestic flights as well, a load of benefits. Now, if you were booking business class all the time, you'd get those benefits anyway, but for some short-haul domestic flights in the US, it's really not worth it to book business or domestic first class, they call it. Like on my recent flight to Vegas on a Monday, the economy cabin was only like 10% full. So literally everyone got their own row, okay? Everyone got a fully flat bed. Whereas the business class cabin was like 8 seats or something up the front, maybe 16 seats, I don't know. But it was totally full. No one got to lie down, all right? Everyone was just in their chairs. The armrests are solid anyway. You couldn't even have a row if you wanted. So actually the economy passengers got a better deal in that case. Fly to Vegas on a Monday, guys, when everyone else is flying back. That's a pro tip right there. Anyway, guys, that's my introduction to the Amex Business Gold and why I am getting it. I hope that is helpful to people in the audience. Once I get the card and start using it for a month or two, I will do a full review on the card on this channel, so do look out for that. I'll put the link to Rakuten, a great way to earn some extra Amex points that I talked about in the links below. We've also got the Credit Shifu wallets that we sell. Very, very good quality, beautiful wallets that you guys, if you're interested, check it out. And I'll also put a link to this card as well on Amex's website. My referral link helps out the show if you use it, so I thank you very much if you do. All right, guys, please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.